Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. On the Bitcoin chart, we haven't really got any significant movement since yesterday. Still, for anybody who's new on the channel, we're looking for a 5-wave move to the downside, most likely in this C wave highlighted in yellow of a wave 2 correction. Here with the next low, we assume that a lasting low may be in. That low might hit 24K, 23K. That region, talked about that in previous videos, why that is. That's first of all a Fibonacci level, which is very relevant. And then we have on the volume profile, a lot of liquidity, which is there in that region, especially around 23K. So at the moment, one more low is expected because the price is moving in a corrective price structure correctively and is below resistance. So resistance for wave 4, which should lead to one more low in a wave 5, is 27,720. Now, if we see price get above that level, then we may say that the low is already in. It will depend to a degree on the structure, but that might be the first hint that we get that a lasting low is already in and we will not get the 5th wave. This is always possible in crypto when we have aggressive sell-offs like this. Sometimes that aggressive sell-off finishes the correction without the wave 4 and 5, which is normally expected. That's one reason why cryptos often do the so-called WXY structures instead of an ABC structure, where the move up here was not a B wave, but an X wave, the move down a Y wave, and the Y wave itself consists of A, B, C, so that we don't need that last wave up and wave down, that lower high and that lower low. So again, primarily just because it is the more regular or the more ideal structure, another low would at the moment be expected. I wouldn't be surprised though if Bitcoin has already bottomed because it reached the support area that is relevant for a wave 2. It reached the 50% fib level, but I will not really believe that until I see evidence for it. And evidence would be a break above 27,720. Now, if we go into the detailed wave count, let me zoom in, then we can see that price rallied off the low in August in a so-called A wave, which is the first wave of a correction, came down in a 3-wave move, which I consider as a B wave, and could now be rallying in a C wave of wave 4. A wave 4 is a corrective pattern, consists typically of 3 waves, A, B, C. It would in this case be a so-called flat correction because the B wave retraced more than 88% than the wave A. How can we see that? Let's do that. Let's add the fibs at the 88.7 fib level. And you can see it's a textbook flat pattern. It retraced more than 88.7% of the A wave. So that can happen in a flat structure. And then the C wave should, however, be quite aggressive on the way up, and we should rally round about to 27,120 or 27,720. Okay, why is that? Let's add the Fibonacci extensions. We can take the length of the A wave, go to the low of the B wave, and then targets would be the 1-to-1 ratio here, for example, 27,120. It is the 1-to-1 ratio, a very common target, overlaps here with the 38.2 fib retracement. Yeah, and then we've got the 50% retracement level there as well. However, price basically stopped yesterday at this trend line that we've been talking about for many weeks. You can see that actually. It's this trend line. So it looks a bit like a retest from below. If Bitcoin cannot get above this trend line and cannot break above yesterday's high, which was at 26,820, it might just be forming a triangle pattern, A, B, C, D, E. A wave 4 can also be a triangle. So a flat structure is very common, which is a so-called sideways correction, or a triangle. So for a triangle, we are looking at that at the moment because of we're watching if it's occurring because we had 3 waves up, 3 waves down, 3 waves up. If we now get a corrective decline, making a higher low, that would set the stage for a triangle. A triangle is basically, in this case, most likely a contracting triangle in which we are seeing a series of higher lows and lower highs. It would be a 5-wave move, A, B, C, D, E. And then at the end of the E wave, price would move down. So basically a break to the downside would be expected. So if Bitcoin cannot break above yesterday's high, I would be in favor of a triangle development. And that would also be the wave 4. So it doesn't really matter, because in each case we would look at the wave 4 as what is currently unfolding. It would really take a break above 27,720 to already prefer that a low is in place. At least then we have the first 5 waves that we can really work with. At the moment, it looks as if it's either a triangle or a so-called flat structure, which should still sell to the downside. Okay, so if we get now a break below 25,800, then we have the first idea that we are already in the wave 5 to the downside, but it would not be confirmed until we break below the B wave low, which is at 25,380. That's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.